Hello, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. My wonderful people, I am here once more today. My name remains Betty Ada Biafra. My people, we cannot stop until Biafra has finally settled down in homeland. Even when Biafra is in homeland, by the special grace of God, I will continue for us to interact with one another. Join me from wherever you are watching. This is one of the BRG platforms where we bring you authentic information. Join me, my people, so that we will continue. Biafra remains our religion, our new nation. We have to evangelize and talk to one another. Wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Today is 18th of December 2024. The year is almost running out. I thank you all for joining. My people, we want our freedom. We want our nation. So we are not here to joke. And for that reason, we have to always give thanks to God. So I will have to say a prayer. Can I call you back? Okay, bye. Yeah. So my people, I have to thank God Almighty, Almighty and ever-living God. I thank and glorify your holy name. Father, Lord, we are your children, and we trust and believe in you. That is good for us. We know that you are the only Father no human father can give, and that what you cannot give does not exist. Father, do it for us and release our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the one that brought all of us together. We cannot forget him. We are looking forward to you releasing our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and bringing all Biafrans together. I know that the zoo is always expecting us to be running helter-skelter, but God, we will not, because we are one and the same people. Nigeria does not want us. They don't treat us well. Therefore, we must go. Father, come and make it work. Take care of every Biafran, both those who are in homeland and those who are abroad. He said, my wonderful Biafrans, a video here. We all know that recently, Nigeria government wrote to Finland petitioning our Prime Minister as talking about funding, that we raise fund, we do that. But you will not believe it that any day that our government will not come, and Finland is Europe. Hello, Emmanuel Obaino. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining me. Wonderful Biafrans, I love you guys. You are the reason why we all come out to talk about our homeland. Nobody will fulfill our land. Hello, Diane. Long time. I hope you are doing good. And thank you. Koroma Gail, thanks for joining us. I thank you all. So my people, you all know that the reason why our PM is now attending to questioning is because Finland was petitioned that our PM is a terrorist and he's being kept there That's why I went and digged out this video of Musa. But recently, as recent as 13th of this month, Musa and his terrorists in uniform went to Biafra land, even in the absence of PM. And he will be telling us that PM, our man Simon Ekpa, is the reason that Southeast is not at peace. So it is always good. PM is still being investigated, or whether the investigation has been concluded. I saw this video and I said it's good for us to play it and listen to it. So let us listen to it.
What if protecting your home made you a hero in the eyes of some and villain to others? In today's top story, to the controversy surrounding Simon Ekpa, a figure polarizing Nigeria and Biafra. As accusations flossed, where do the lines blur between defense and terrorism? On Democracy Day, June 12, 2024, cries of injustice rang out across Channel TV. Musa, a high-ranking official, accusing him of obstructing military efforts from alleged state-sanctioned violence. His plea for Ekpa's arrest has ignited a firestorm, highlighting the deep divisions in Nigeria. While the military continues its operations, particularly in Vice President Shettima's state, the focus on Ekpa seems misplaced to many. Villages are being sacked by terrorists, yet the attention remains fixed on a man viewed by his supporters as a defender against tyranny. This dissonance raises critical questions about priority threats facing the region. Simon Ekpa, often described as a man among men by his followers, is unwavering commitment to protect.
Yes, as this guy said, his followers, which includes myself, as men among men, because he's the only one that has our interests at heart. He's the only one that fights for our freedom. Even Finland, even United Kingdom, even America, there is no country that did not fight for their freedom, and they know what it means. But when it comes to the Biafra, because of their selfish interest, they will be pretending. My people, we cannot stop talking about our freedom until we are completely free. Hello, Charles Chinon. So thank you for joining. Yes, Stella. Yes, Stella said that Simon's case is very pathetic, but an eye-opener. Exactly. It is an eye-opener because else has been happening outside and within. And within, my people, it's not everybody that calls your name that is your friend. Hello, Chidima Madume. Good evening, and thank you so much, wonderful people. My fellow Biafrans, when you are trying to do something in life, you have to weigh your options. Know where you are doing what you're doing, where you are aiming to go to, how you will get there. And when you get there, probably, like Biafra has now been declared now a nation of our own, you don't forget who helped you to get there. And you also don't forget those who pose themselves as stumbling block. This Musa is a Christian, and he has heard that the Fulanis, because the government is controlled by them. There was this Hausa girl that said it, but I couldn't upload a video to show you people here. The young lady said that they are buying their people, that since 1960 that the real Hausa person has never ruled Nigeria, that it has always been Fulani, deceiving everybody. Like the little girl said that they should allow the Igbos to go because they don't love the Igbos. And many people have told them, you don't like the Igbos, why don't you let them go? The way they used Yakubu Gowon, a Christian, is the way they are using this one, Christopher Musa, because they always use our oil money and gas of dollars into their account. And this Mumu will be here, Mumu Musa, trying to infiltrate our land, and he will tell you his IPOB, his Simon, his ESN. All lies. Now our PM is not around for 4 weeks. On the 13th and on the 12th, they went and bought Biafra land. So how does he explain that? Let us continue to listen to this guy. I have other news for you people. So we will listen to all of it. I hope we are all not in a hurry. Thank you. Remember to click the like button to invite more people to join us.
Biafran lives. His actions, framed as a necessary defense against a terrorist state, have garnered both admiration and disdain. The complexity of his role underscores the volatile nature of the conflict.
The issue of someone Ekpa.
Let's just take it a little back to hear what that guy
is hailed as a hero for his unwavering commitment to protecting Biafran actions, framed as a necessary defense against what is perceived as a terrorist state, have garnered both admiration and disdain. The complexity of his role underscores the volatile nature of the conflict.
Of someone Ekpa. He is in Finland. The Finnish government are giving him all the support, and he's doing what he's doing.
Have declared a war. He's called it jungle welfare. All these videos are evidences. In case any day they come tomorrow and say Simon Ekpa this, we have evidences that they have declared jungle welfare, and we are in guerrilla warfare. It is war. So give me.
And then externally, we have external people that equally support them. The issue of IPOB. There's a lot of funding that comes in there. Yes.
Are you worried?
You see, now he's talking of funding to tell you that if they want to use you as a saboteur to sabotage what we are doing, they will attack your funding. They will attack your defense. My people, believe you me, if your funding, which is, no matter how anybody wants to call it, funding, finance is the same. Once they get hold of your finance and your defense, you are gone. That is always Musa's target, to fulfill his assignment to submit Biafra land to his masters. Because Musa is not a Fulani man. He is on assignment.
Because an operation, you have a special operation on the sit-at-home IPOB situation in the southeast.
Yes.
But some of the elements and the leaders of these groups are outside of the country.
Yes. We have repeatedly complained about the issue of Simon Ekpa. He's in Finland. The Finnish government are giving him all the support, and he's doing what he's doing.
You see why they are holding our PM? Because this man is constantly accusing them of giving our PM support. But because Finland wasn't in EU before joined EU, that's why they called our PM for questioning, to exonerate themselves and vindicate our PM. That PM is not a terrorist. I will show you people the group of terrorists being his office, and Musa is not doing anything to them. Yeah, Chigozie said, at your age, as a so-called mother, you allowed yourself to be bought over by Oginkere against your own freedom. There, when Oge was paying me. You see, some of you don't know what you do. You think because your address or your face is not showing here that you cannot be traced. Were you there when Ogenkere was paying me? Or are you now his bank? Platform. So my people, this very hello Nena, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Please, before, I don't want to be rude to anybody because I'm not a rude person. But if you provoke me, my action, your action will provoke my reaction. And you may not like it. Anybody that is coming here to make a negative comment should please leave this platform. This platform is purely and mainly for freedom fighters, for Biafrans in particular. I am here to talk about Musa and the way they have been against our PM. But unfortunately for them, Nigeria does not know what rule of law is. They are not law abiding because what they practice is Sharia. Sharia is not practiced in any, as far as I know. So this is, I'm serious about what I'm saying. Anybody that will start making negative comments, respect yourself and leave. I'm not here for content creating. I'm not looking for crowd. I want, even if I have 2 people watching me, I want them to be genuine people with genuine mind. If you love what is going on in Nigeria so much, besides any nkere or no nkere, if this Ewu who is here talking about nkere paying me as if he was there when nkere paid me, or nkere withdrew the money from his bank, you know, I don't know how adults like to behave like children. I have, Emmanuel, I have. The platform does not belong to me and him. This is freedom fighting, for crying out loud. Benjamin Nuche, you disappointed Biafrans and PL. You and who? You and who? You people don't know that Biafra is not a personal property to anybody. Biafra is for all of us. We are all Biafrans and we all have equal right to talk about Biafra. If talking about Biafra for some of you insulting or abusing, this man is sitting here. He's a man like you. Can't you go and face Musa? Ewu, you people don't talk about Fulanis. You sit down talking about yourself, wasting time. We are here to get Biafra. And you are talking about Nkere. Who is Nkere? Is Nkere your father? Abina your mama? Ewu. I'm here. I'm not looking for crowd. I'm looking for responsible people. Anybody with negative idea, please leave this platform. I don't want anybody to provoke me. Please. I'm talking about Oko. Then you can defend him.
Comments is making. People are being killed and nothing is being done. And this is democracy. If European Union is the one supporting democracy and this is happening.
They went to bomb Southeast on the 13th. I have a video of Biafra that covered that. Where was Musa? When has Musa started liking or loving Southeast or protecting interests of Southeast? His men, he has militarized the Biafra land. And he's talking about peace or talk about people's lives.
And they are not taking action, then they don't mean well for Nigeria. We have said that clear terms. We need to diplomatically find means of getting him out of whatever it is that he's doing. He must be arrested, he must be prosecuted. Look at it from the other way. Assuming he is in Nigeria, the Finnish government, you think the European Union will allow that to happen? They definitely will not.
Hello. Yes, Leko, thank you for joining. Let me appreciate my wonderful people. Mr. TJ, greetings from Luxembourg. Wow. Mwada Biko, disregard those distractions. Keep standing on the truth. Time will tell. Exactly. Thank you so much. Don Mwapale, thank you. Thank you so much, Victor Peter. Thank you. Greetings, ma. Now that women are in charge, Biafra will come. Biafra will definitely come, no matter who is in charge. Onyendu have said it. Onyendu is a prophet and a visionary. Biafra will definitely. Biafra has come. It has been declared. I was there in Finland. Thank you, Frank. Yeah, Frank said, who are you people? You people need to go through all these things and explain vividly and tell us what is going on. Sorry, I want you to rewrite what you have written and tell me which people you are referring to. Are you a Biafran? If you are a Biafran, you tell me we Biafrans. And tell me who you Biafrans are expecting to explain vividly. I think I will stop reading your write-ups. I do it just believing that I'm talking with my people so that we have ideas. But some of you get so dumb, like non-entities, people who have no brain, or who have rotten brain in their skull. I've told you people, if you are not here for proper interaction and communication, please take your leave. Because if I insult you, I will give it to you in loads. I mean it. You are not paying for you are not paying for my gadget. You are not paying for this studio. I do everything myself. Here talking about Musa, what the terrorist country is using him to do. Hello, BMO. Thank you so much. Good evening, my dear lovely sister, Honorable Betty. Please don't be useless fool that the liar they are getting from. Yeah. Do you know that woman, this woman, Adadi Orama, she has a video with my picture on it. But people have told me not to buy her because shoe wear size. Can you imagine? Eh? They will leave these people that they're talking about and be talking about themselves. That's they have read their mind and know that they have no brain. How can you just leave your enemy and you'll be fighting? Is that the freedom fighting? To fight your own people? Am I the one that will give them the Biafra? We all are in it together. I saw the video where she kept my video and was calling us names. Hello, Nelma. Good evening. Thank you for joining. Friday, Peter. Thank you so much. Today, I decided to wear my own cap. And I can see that the cap looks good. Biafra, we are wonderful people. You know, we did all these things within a short period. You can imagine what we will be when we get to Biafra land. Hello, Lawrence. Thank you so much. Iboke Matthew. Thank you so much. Thank you. We need to talk to ourselves and listen to Ewu Dika this Musa. I'm telling you, Emmanuel, anya na-emebi ife o. Chelu PM na fapụta mgbe ọ pụtago ka mmalụ ife ọ ga-eme with that woman. Maka nwaanyị a na-emebi ife. Nwaanyị na-emebi ife. the way Ojako Makande Mado, we are all Biafrans. We are all Biafrans. You are not here to talk about your own brothers and sisters. Eh? On a cause really commotion everywhere.
Allow him to do what he's doing. And people like him that are doing such things. Trailing the funds is very critical. I know a lot of the Central Bank, the NFIU, in tracking down how the funds flow. And this is part of what we call the oxygen of terrorism. Is logistic, leadership, your ability to be able to tackle.
I thought that Musa is an educated man. How can he say that people who are fighting for their freedom is like that protest that was held on the 1st of August till 10th of August, and you will call those protesters terrorists, whereas you harbor terrorists in your defense army. You harbor at the back of your office. You know, is that her name? Yeah. Do you know she kept the video we made was calling us names? Eh? That woman, people have told me not to talk to her. Yeah, she's so delusional, very deluded. That woman, that is, oh my God, I don't know. It was Sonny who put it, who showed it on our platform today, and I saw it. Eh? So they called me from Nigeria, a whole doctor, and told me not to mind it, that he saw it, and that he's not happy. You know, this man is a double qualified doctor, double PhD. He said to me, Betty, you can't go that low. Don't talk to her. Don't say anything to her. I should continue doing what I'm doing. Thank you people for joining us. Remember to click the like button so that more Biafrans who have genuine intentions will join us. Hello, Uche Ifebi. Thank you so much. We move.
Tackle those things and trail them and deny them the ability to operate will kill terrorism with good governance. Now, you can see the statistics that came in. Political will. And political will is not the states. The states are critical. For me, if I look at the aspects, what do we need? Let's look at solutions.
Yes.
Do we have?
She even said it this afternoon that she drinks. That she was saying, we go and buy my drink and drink. I said, oh, so after drinking, they will come here and be mesmerizing the brain of gullible Biafrans. Eh? Alcohol is not bad, but I don't drink. I don't. It's good for us to separate the chaff from the weed. Those of them who will get drunk can be here washing the brain of Biafrans, and people be panicking. My people, don't panic. Biafra has come. Yes, Biafra has come. Nothing is going to happen to any one of us. We will all enter Biafra. By the special grace of God, we will be praying hard and harder for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the PM to come and join us very soon. You know, you can imagine this drunkard, according to my people, talking about me and all of us, calling us names, that Naibu Mwachikote Huono. Just look at her. Look at her. And one fool came here and said that Nkere has paid me. Whether he is the bank manager, we Nkere withdrew the money, or that Nkere used in paying me. This type of thing keep saying, if you go on your platform, you will be bastardizing people. Very soon, people will be bringing action against them. Because this is defamation of character. That is not how to fight for freedom. Fight for freedom, fighting your own people. This is one of our enemies on this platform. And my people, let me tell you the reason why I brought the video. One is that Musa is a commander, accepting a repentant terrorist in his command. And two is that he has been telling the world that Simon Ekpa is the one causing problem in the southeast. And on the 13th, he went and bombed southeast. Why is he bombing southeast? And I have a video that I will show you people here where terrorists are behind his office praying, and he's not fighting them. Thirdly, because our PM is now being investigated by Finland to know that this man is the terrorist himself. Now that our PM duty, national duty, responding to all the investigations and questions, who is terrorizing Southeast? Who is terrorizing Southeast? The one, because they pay them, they pay these generals, they pay them money to capture Southeast. Thank you, Ruby. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you so much. BMO said, my sister, Honorable Betty, so you don't know that is an alcoholic. I never knew. She said it this afternoon. I heard it in that video. She said that she drinks. After drinking, she will be mesmerizing the brain of genuine Biafrans. You know, it's like very sick patients. I don't know, pampering. Our people, they are like babies. You need to pamper them because we have suffered in the hands of Nigeria for so many years. And anyone coming to them now is weakening our people. And she will give them a charitable account that they should go and donate there. Can you imagine deceiving our people? Yes, Vitaly. Well, it's too much, Vitaly. But go and advise your sister, Adadi Orama, to stop calling my name. She should not call my name on her platform. I don't call anybody's name. Which video are you watching on my platform now? You don't have to criticizing your brothers and sisters, leaving your enemy. Musa is our enemy. That's the person you have seen on my on TV or on my platform. You people should stop using these generalizing languages. Divide your house, you divide your house. The house where I am in this very struggle is not divided. We are one. We are not divided. We are not divided. Hello, Diane. Exactly, Diane. They will face the wrath of God because we are fighting a genuine cause. Our PM is not a terrorist. And that's what Musa is here. Musa is the one rearing terrorists.
A comprehensive database as Nigerians. If you go to Chad, Cameroon, and Niger, once you enter, they know you are not a Nigerian. And they have this duty as citizens. Once you speak, the man knows you are not a Nigerian. The next thing he tells you is a taxi driver. He tells you his vehicle has a problem. He's calling the gendarmes. Before you know it, the gendarmes are in our country. We don't have that. That's what we're saying to do. Every Nigerian has a role to play in what's going on. And we must look at these things and take it up. Challenge. It's not a military or a security.
The Nigerian military's lack of a comprehensive database further
Have you heard it? He just talked about gendarme. Where is that word? But at least they will be able to know that you are not from their country, because they have database. Just the other day, our PM came on board. We already have our database. They don't have data at all. Nothing in Nigeria. Staff or whatever he is. CDS of defense. And he is rearing repented terrorists in his military. And he has the effrontery to talk. I brought his video because they are the ones who petitioned our PM to Finland. Finland knows the truth, but that they are just in the protocol because they are in EU. Vitalis, one more negative comment, I will block you. And you are against what Musa and these people are doing in Biafra land. Talk about them. Make comment about them. That's what we want to show Finland, that we are not terrorists. We are freedom fighters. If you know how many divisions the house is divided, it's entirely up to you. We are not divided. We have one house, and that is where I start. We have only one house. I'm not in any divided house. The house where I am in this struggle is intact. Yes. Thank you so much, Marcia.
Without proper records, the accountability and strategic direction of their operations come into question.
Yes.
This gap in infrastructure only fuels the chaos and mistrust among the populace. Supporters argue that Ekpa's efforts are not only justified, but essential. They believe he is performing a...
Yes. People said Ekpa's actions is not just justified, but is necessary, because people are being spied by this repented Boko Haram, and the world is seeing it. We are just beautiful bride. Many people, like some are interested in our gas and our oil, and some are interested in using our gas and buying equipment because they are naturally warriors and they want to Islamize us. It's impossible. We are the children of God, direct descendants of Jacob. God said, Jacob I love, Esau I hate. We are the descendants of Jacob. God. These are the people, the infiltrators that we don't want in our land. We are not terrorists. Ekpa is, our prime minister is not terrorist. This is the man rearing terrorist group in our land, and he will leave everything he is doing. No, she cannot. My darling Ruby, she cannot do, Adadiorama cannot do program of Nigeria. She can only talk about people because she doesn't have anything to show. And she's not logical enough, not smart enough, cannot analyze things. She lacks that skill and that quality. But I will not go down that line. Emmanuel Obino said, Ngozi Orabueze and Bianca are 5 and 6. Bianca told Ngozi Orabueze that our PM will not be coming back, doing everything that our PM put in place. Well, Let's see how far they will enjoy their relationship together. I will not say anything about that. Tomorrow we tell. Obala Umu Igbo will tell. Our brothers and sisters, their blood will fight. Yes, let's see how far they will go. My sister Diane said, all over the world known as terrorist country. Yes, but they are pretending. They are pretending. But another video I will show you, and another lady that I love so much is the leader of Conservative Party called Kemi. Fantastic lady. That one, she's a no-nonsense lady. Yes. And the Nigerian journalists are brown envelope journalists for telling lies. Do you know that there's one Kemi Lawrence? I'm sure you must have known her. She has run to America because she cannot stand all. They've taken her to prison almost 3 times, she said. I have her videos. A very wonderful and brilliant journalist. She left Nigeria because she cannot condone all these lies.
And safeguarding communities from terrorists. His dedication as a protector, standing tall in a landscape marred by violence and fear. The European community's silence on Ekpa's actions is telling. It suggests, or at least a reluctance to intervene. This international dimension.
Have you heard it? European community silence on this terrorism is either that they've decided to be silent, and you can hear his accent that this person is not an African. He's telling the truth. They are just keeping silent, but they know the truth. They all know the truth. They all know the truth. They all know the truth. The European community, they know the truth.
Adds another layer of complexity, hinting at geopolitical considerations that go beyond the immediate conflict. Amidst the turmoil, there's a growing sentiment that strategic changes are needed. Some propose that fundraising efforts for Biafran defense should be kept off social media to prevent adversaries from gauging their financial capabilities. This tactical shift could help secure resources without exposing vulnerabilities.
He is suggesting, for my brothers and sisters who are here listening, this reporter is suggesting that Biafrans should remove their fundraising from social media to avoid exposing our vulnerabilities. That we are going through a terrorist attack from the Zoo Nation because we want to leave them. I will also show you Showore's comment. They don't like Biafrans and they don't want Biafrans to go. In that video, Showore was just exposing Nigeria memo not to allow Igbo man to rule. And why don't you want them to go? Hypocrisy. How can you not want somebody and you don't want that person to go? That's the ills of this world. Let's continue.
As Musa continues to call for Ekpa's arrest, his critics remain steadfast in their support. They argue that labeling Ekpa a terrorist ignores the realities faced by those in conflict zones. To them, he embodies the spirit of resistance against oppression.
Yes, labeling Ekpa a terrorist ignores the realities faced by those in vulnerable locations in Nigeria. Yes, because people of Zamfara, they are dying on a daily basis. The same thing in Plateau, the same thing in Benue, in Southeast. They are ignorant over these vulnerable people over the country, going through these terrorist attacks and being wrecked in reality. So this reporter, he's saying it all. Hello, Precious. Thank you so much. He said, good evening, Sister Betty. Thank you. Thank you, ma, for your great exposition. Biafran citizens know the truth. We can follow the zoo criminals who are dragging for leadership that she do not merit. God bless you all. Yes, my people. I know Biafra is now a commodity. I don't want to go on now because Biafrans have seen it when it's just that very season playing back again. That's it. That's what is playing back.
And violence. The narrative surrounding Ekpa and the Biafrans is just a local issue, but a global one. It touches on themes of self-determination, state sovereignty, and the ethical boundaries of defense.
Yes, ethical boundaries of defense. It's now the whole Europe are supporting Ukraine. So why are they different from Biafra? They are supporting Ukraine, including Finland. They are all supporting Ukraine. So what of Biafrans? Our lives matter as well. Our freedom matters. So freedom is an inalienable right. Where is our own right? Where is our own right to freedom? Thank you so much, Felix. Thank you for joining us. Wonderful people. I am here for sensible people like you who have their brain intact and can critically analyze and evaluate situations when it arises. So I don't mind fly-by-night freedom fighters.
The struggle between Nigeria and Biafra is emblematic of broader global conflicts where the line between heroism and terrorism is often blurred by perspective. Simon Ekpa, to his supporters, is a beacon of hope and resistance.
Exactly. Did you hear that? That's why I brought this very video. I hope that Finland government will be watching this because my studio is connected to Facebook and YouTube. Our Finland is a beacon of hope for many Biafrans. He is a beacon of hope. That's how this guy nicely described our PM, and that's exactly what he is. Let me take it back again.
The narrative surrounding Ekpa and the Biafran struggle is not just a local issue, but a global one. It touches on themes of self-determination, state sovereignty, and the ethical boundaries of defense. The struggle between Nigeria and Biafra is emblematic of broader global conflicts where the line between heroism and terrorism is often blurred by perspective. Simon Ekpa, to his supporters, is a beacon of hope and resistance. To his detractors,
have you people heard it? He described our PM as beacon of hope. Beacon of hope. You know, there are times when people are doing their program, I just listen and pass because we all have our individual mind. Some people prefer to use gossip and gather viewers. No, you gather viewers with truth, factual things, issues that really pertain to what you are fighting for. If I call some name 100 times, will it show people or the world that I'm really fighting for my country's, my nation's freedom?
touches on themes of self-determination and the ethical boundaries of defense. The struggle between Nigeria and Biafra is emblematic of broader global conflicts where the line between heroism and terrorism is often blurred by perspective. Simon Ekpa, to his supporters, is a beacon of hope and resistance. To his detractors, he is a disruptor of peace. This dichotomy reflects the deep divisions and unresolved grief fuel the conflict.
Unresolved grievances that fuel the conflict. That is it. Nigeria does not want, they don't know what referendum is. They don't want to accept it. We are all blacks. They will be working for a person that wouldn't even accept you for it. Thank you, Don Pedro. You're welcome. More grace to all of us. We are all the same. No matter, even if you marry Oyibo, if anything happens to you, if you see the way she or he will drop you like a potato sack, Oyibo, but Fulani prefer oil and gas to be sent to that Oyibo country and use the money to buy your fellow black man. Shame on black people. Shame on us. Shame on us. So this type of program is good for Finland to listen to this reporter. You know, to listen to this reporter that our PM, this described our PM as beacon of hope. And someone who is a terrorist trainer, this one will give them uniform and they will wear. And he will give them gun to head to Southeast. And somebody will about pay you, Adadi Rama no pay you, Ngozi pay. Is that what we are fighting? We are all Biafrans. No one is more Biafran than the other. We all have equal rights. We are not here to bully people because we are just coming from a bully country, Nigeria. That is not acceptable. It cannot be tolerated, especially when you don't have the power to do what you're doing. That illegality they practice in Nigeria, that's what they want to bring in. You will be doing things that you have no legal right to do, and you want everybody to keep quiet. Oh yeah, now come and remove me and say that I'm no longer a Biafran. Come and remove me and you are no longer a Biafran. Says who? But the issue is that you should point on what your enemies are doing to you. They are calling you names. They won't allow you to be a president in your country. They won't allow you to lay your hands on your oil and your gas. They won't even allow your name. They will call you a terrorist. And you will tell me not to tell the world the truth. This is the Musa, a Christian. They have paid him millions to capture. The blood of Biafrans will not allow him to succeed. He will not.
Ekpa's story is intertwined with the larger narrative of Biafra's fight for autonomy. The region's history is marked by a quest for self-determination, a struggle that has seen countless lives lost and communities torn apart. Ekpa's rise as a prominent figure is a testament to the enduring spirits. His supporters see him as a continuation of a legacy of defiance against what they perceive as an oppressive Nigerian state. The Nigerian government, on the other hand, faces a
Yes, our freedom, and they want to break him. They cannot break him. They cannot. Nobody can break our PM. It's unbreakable. God sent him, and God will continue to be with him. Yes. Thank you so much, Stella. I have done that. I will not talk about them anymore. Let me focus on what I'm doing. Finland should be listening to this guy. The reporter is a wonderful and fantastic reporter. He is not a brown envelope, according to my sister Diane. He is not a brown envelope journalist, not a lily-livered journalist. Neither is he a fly-by-night journalist. You know, they have all gone morally bankrupt. And they're here talking to us. They don't know who we are. We are intellectuals. We are decent people. But they thought that because of our decency, we will not fight them back. As they got it all wrong. The world is watching them. It's just that the world, people that have decided to ignore the truth because of their personal interest.
Immense pressure to maintain national unity and security. The ongoing violence in regions like Vice President Shetima's state exacerbates the challenge. The government's focus on Ekpa might be an attempt to quell what they see as a significant threat to national stability. However, this approach has its critics, who argue that the real issues, such as terrorism and community safety, are being overshadowed. The lack of a comprehensive military database is a glare that highlights the administrative and logistical challenges Nigeria faces. Effective governance and security require robust data and communication systems. Without these, the efforts to combat terrorism and maintain order become disjointed and less effective, leading to more suffering citizens. The international community's stance, or lack thereof, on Simon Ekpa is a significant factor in this conflict. The European community's silence could be interpreted in many ways, as a sign of tacit approval, a strategic non-intervention, or simply a lack of understanding of the ground realities. This ambivalence leaves room for speculation and further.
International communities, they don't lack any knowledge of what is going on. They are so much aware. 95 out of 100% is them causing it, because they believe that we Africans will have no right to be free, that we are the bedrock of their existence, and we could not be given the opportunity to rise up and express our right for freedom. That is what it is all about. They know what they are doing is a game, but we are tired of being the playing ground where the grass when two elephants fight. We are tired of being matched upon for other people to be living a better life, while Musa is using his terrorist group to destroy the fabric of our society. And people will pretending as if they don't know. They know what they are doing. They all know what they are doing.
Complicates the already complex geopolitical landscape. In the midst of this chaos, the idea of relocating fundraising efforts off social media gains traction. This strategy aims financial underpinnings of the Biafran movement from prying eyes. By protecting their resources, supporters hope to strengthen their position without giving away strategic advantages. This move also reflects a growing sophistication in how the movement handles its operations. As we delve deeper into the narratives of those on the ground, reveal a tapestry of fear and hope.
Yes, my people, he is focusing on social media fundraising. You know, well, when people are making reports about what you're doing, it is a call for you to strategize and find another method, because most people feel very vulnerable coming to our open social media fundraising to donate. And it is a little bit tactical in the way you have to strategize. So all that has to be underpinned in one of the reviews that freedom fighters have to make. But I believe that both Onyendu and our PM like to do everything openly, world, that we are not doing anything bad other than fighting for our freedom. when talking during the peace talk on, what is it called again, Ukraine, she said that freedom is an inalienable right. We have the same right, and we have to be considered as well. Global communities, they have to consider Biafrans, because enough of these terrorist attacks on our people in homeland. For it, we deserve to be free, and our liberty matters, our freedom matters. So we have other videos for us to watch and listen. CJ and Sons, we are Biafrans, and God bless you, my great PM, for the good work for Biafrans. Yes. So this guy really gave my PM the type of that makes me happy. If Finland should hear this, let them hear it, that this reporter said is a beacon of hope for people of Biafrans, considering the level of violence and terror that we face by Shetima's government. We are going through a lot, and we have already been through a lot since 1967 till date. We have never had our freedom. Hello, my people. Thank you so much. I thank all of you for joining. We have some videos here that will decry what's going on in our homeland. You know, so let's listen to this video. Thank you so much.
All. Good morning, Biafrans. Good morning.
Thank you, Pacified.
That is listening to me. This is a very wonderful morning. Good morning, and I say, may God continue every one of you and saving us from the hands of this wicked, tyrannic government of Tinubu. Now, there is something that is happening in the southeast. General Christopher Musa and his boys has militarized the southeast. There is no war. There is no fights going on in the south. General Christopher Musa and his boys, the whole southeast, our people can no longer move freely. Our people can no longer do their businesses freely. Musa and his boys are terrorizing the southeast. And now this brings me to the point of asking the Nigerian media, why are you people just act that is being carried out by the generals of Nigeria called Musa? Why are you people suddenly quiet over the de-escalating by the federal government of Nigeria in the southeast? The southeast is very peaceful. I do not know what armored tankers are doing in the whole of the southeast. There is no war going on in the southeast. The Nigerian government has declared another Biafran war. Let us know, because as it stands now, all the social media platform is quiet. The negativity, negative things to Nigeria. There's all this nonsense that the Nigerian army are doing in the southeast. No southeast now.
Hello,
you
my
see a youth.
I'm on program. Do you want to talk to Biafra?
Which of the Biafrans? The one of the fraud, the Kara. Are you back?
I don't understand. Do you have two Biafrans?
I sent you something about CD. As Ekara is deceiving you people. But you don't
okay, I'm on program now.
I'm telling you this because of the love I have on you. You are somebody
I am on program. Call me later. I'm on program now. Sorry, my
southeast. It is only our grandmothers that is now left in the southeast. General Christopher Musa,
Thank
your
you,
terrorist
Mr.
army from our land. This is getting too much. Sahara reporters will not report this nonsense that is happening in the southeast. TVC will not report it. Channels will not report it. Ruben Abati them will not report this nonsense. It is only people that are cool. They will label them terrorists. They will call them all manner.
Yes, channel news will not report it, not at all. They are the ones that my sister Diane referred to as a brown envelope. We will report it, and we are reporting it. Thank you for it. I'm reporting it. Let's hear our brother Biafra Unite reporting it.
The Nigerian Janjaweed military in disarray as U.S. purchased bomb thrown to the Biafra Liberation Army has refused to detonate. Here are the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome to Biafra Unite channel /television this very moment. Today's date is 13 December 2024, and I have a very information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from wherever you are all over the world. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I want good attention to this very news because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people, the Janjaweed Military Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, in total disarray as the bomb they purchased from the United States of America that they have thrown the Biafra Defense Forces this very morning has refused to detonate.
Have you people
I have a video for you, and I want you to pay very good attention as you watch this very video, and after that, we will analyze it properly because so many things going on as I'm speaking to you right now. So, my fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I want you to watch this very video, but don't go nowhere because we still have more in the kitchen.
Mpamoisa. Kwa gazi mpale kwa no yanka haji gatu de yanka habura. Kwa bada men ni ubine kwa hawo. Tata 13 December being Friday.
13th of December they threw that bomb.
Abore ya da men ni chineke mama kwa hawo. So ya wandi ya haji tata da buan. Nke wera na afele no mebi egwe na kwa buan na gari buan. Kama na habura wo na zopo. Na mwana dia kwa le.
Of course.
Did you hear him? I want you to understand what is going on here in Biafra between the BDF and the Zoo Janjaweed. They came this morning with their fighter jets, throwing bombs anywhere. They have already bombarded this belonging to innocent citizens in Biafra territory. And the Zoom media is not showing you these things, but we are here to tell our stories. Maybe during my live presentation this evening, I will try to show you those videos. Now, as the Biafra Defense Forces started engaging them this morning, I'm telling you what is going on this morning, not what happened yesterday. Today, 13th December 2024, as the Biafra Defense Forces began to engage the terrorists, they started throwing bombs from their Tucano fighter jet. Now, this particular one that was purchased from the United States of America was thrown directly where the BDF personnel were. Now, do you know what happened? Before they directly to where the BDF personnel were this morning and the terrorists, they have already thrown these same kind of bombs to other parts in the area. And they all detonated. No life was lost. There was no casualty. All of them detonated. But this particular one that was targeted at the BDF personnel where they were engaging the terrorists that came with their this very one you see right now on your screen was to detonate. While others detonated, others that fell far away from where our gallant men were. they all detonated. But this particular one fell direct toward our, of which, if this one detonated, by now you might be having more than 30 casualties from the Biafra Defense Forces. But God forbid, the gods of our land, the gods of our ancestors are fighting this very battle for us. That's why God says that I will fight for you and you will have your peace. Go and read it. It is in the Bible.
So, my people, you have heard it. He is reporting it and I am reporting it. That they are fighting Southeast, and they will tell you it's IPOB, oh, it's ESN, oh, it's Simon Ekpa. Now, it is almost 4 weeks that Simon Ekpa is not around. So, is Simon Ekpa the pilot? Is Simon Ekpa all these people? I have their tankers. I have it here. Going to Southeast. These people will not allow us to. Finland should hear this. Europe should hear this. Because these people are not letting us to go. They don't want us. After playing this video, I will play a video of where Showore said that they have memo that you should an Igbo person to rule Nigeria. So why wouldn't they let us go? They should allow us to go. Why bombing us? We have no problem in Southeast. That's why this writer that I finished playing his video said that our PM is the beacon of hope for Biafrans in the hands of terrorist Nigeria, terrorizing us using CDS Musa, Christopher Musa, who is a Christian, and they are buying his own people. He's not paid. If you go to America, Germany, or France, you will not see a chief of army staff recruiting terrorists in his command. They will never do it. So he is a terrorist in uniform himself. Look for joining. My people, remember to click the like button to invite more J to come and join us and listen to all that is being said.
Please, Musa and your boys, remove all your people from the south and are no longer safe, going home for Christmas. Yesterday, somebody was kidnapped and was killed. One of them escaped and said it's the armies that are kidnapping people in the south. What is all this nonsense going on in the south? Let the world know that our state, Biafran land, is under siege by the Nigerian army. Biafran land is under siege. There are so many videos that I have that I can't send on this platform. All those of you who will come to my platform and said, I is paying us 450. God will punish you people. You see, these things will happen to you. All this evil that Musa and his boys are doing in the southeast will come to you people that are talking this nonsense. Chief of Staff, please, we need you. We need you to speak. A lot is going on in the southeast now. People are losing their family, their loved ones. The soldiers will just go there endlessly. People are dying. Please, we need to speak up. US, UK, please, Nigerian are killing the Biafrans. Nigerian Biafrans. They are killing us. They called Simon Ekpa a terrorist. Now, Simon Ekpa is now down. They are using their military to kill us, to intimidate us in the southeast.
Yes. That's why they want that.
If there is any evidence, I can provide evidences. There are some I cannot post here on this platform. They will block my social media handle. People are dying. A lot of people are losing their lives. Any youth, now that they go to their houses, search people's house, if they see Biafran flag, they will open fire on you. If they see your phone, have anything related to Biafra, they will open fire on you. This is getting out of hand. Uchechi Kano, we need you now to speak. We need you now to speak. Speak up. Our people are dying. We need you now to write to the UN. Our people are dying. You can't keep quiet in this evil happening to your own people. You wrote petition against Master Simon Ekpa. Write that same petition to the Nigerian Chief of Staff, Chief of Army Staff, General Christopher Musa. He's killing our people. They are killing us. People can no longer travel in peace. Our people can no longer live in peace. Ojukuswai, Bianco, you can't just be quiet in the midst of evil.
Yes, I have a video of a warning coming to Bianca that they want to use her against her people. After this, I will play that video.
What is all this nonsense? We drive our land for what? Eh? Killing our people, innocent children. Innocent people are being killed every single day. Yesterday, being the 15th of December 2024, a lot of people in Anambra State. For what? And with flags. Seeing them with Biafran flags, and most of them sold Biafran uniform. They were eyed. What is all this? General, please report this. You need to report yourself to UN. You cannot kill our people and go scot-free. You cannot be killing our people in this manner. For what? This is not context, man. This is not context.
It's not.
People are losing their loved ones under the military, under this military people in our land. Loved ones. General Christopher Musa, remove your soldiers from our land. You are the cause of the southeast. The north needs you to defend them. That is where there is problem. That is where there is insurgents. In the north, there is insurgents. Your soldiers have left all the north, all the northerners. Then your soldiers have left the whole north, and they are now in the southeast. The southeast is as peaceful as anything. It is the terrorist Nigerian army that is destroying the southeast.
Yes.
And when we speak, we call us a terrorist.
Yes, is the military terrorizing southeast, and they will tell you, oh, Simon Ekpa is the one destroying southeast. Yeah, thank you, Deborah. Thank you so much. God bless all of us. Thank you, my wonderful sister. This is what we Biafrans, whoever has media platform, should keep bombarding these people and stop about your brothers and sisters. We are all Biafrans. But these are our main problem. This man here in hopeless, useless military uniform. Terrorists.
Well,
they held our leader, Onyendu, and they want to hold our PM. God will not allow them. They will not succeed. PM will soon come out because he is in Europe. Europe is a place where they have time to ask you questions and investigate what is going on. They know. After all, Finland recognized Biafra 1967. Jim Sibelius, I showed you people his statue that I took picture. He was the one that composed Biafra national anthem. They know what, but they just want to do the formality so that Europe will not say, oh, you people accuse you of keeping terrorists, you did not do anything. Finland supported us. They know what we are going through. The whole world knows. But they want to talk. They pretend as if they don't know what people are going through. This Christmas is when they have mandated to terrorize our people. They are terrorizing us with their armor tanks on ground. They are terrorizing us in the air. And they are calling us. Can you imagine double standard Nigeria?
Now we are asking you to remove all your terrorist armies from our land, killing our people. You are needed in the southeast. You are in the north, not the southeast. You are needed in the north. Our people are peace-loving people. What is wrong with General Christopher Musa? What is wrong with you and your boys? And Tinubu, this thief, is there listening. It is evil. That is why they talk.
Yes.
Because they are Biafrans, that's why nobody is speaking. Please know this. Our people are dying. Soldiers are everywhere in our land, killing our people.
Yes.
I'm not just here making videos. This is a serious matter. Ngozi Arabeza, please, you need to step up. Our chief of staff, you need to step up.
Oh.
Commander Rose, please. The people need.
Yes. They will not step up. Oh, pointing and accusing finger. That is what we are paid for. What we are, oh, this one did this, that one did. You will be there abusing each other while this massacre is being committed in our land. Yes, my sister, she can't do anything. She's on her ex crying that Biafran doesn't support her. It's supposed to be called a mother and Bianca. Let me show you people a video where Dr. Kemi, who knows her very well, to stay away from accepting Minister of Foreign Affairs from Tinubu because they want to use her against her people. Never listened. She never listened.
Visitor. If you've ever been to a prison or a jail, you know what I'm talking about. Just to have to be called and say you have a visitor. The ambassador is supposed to at least visit them. Bianca never went to the prison. So she was a total failure over there. When the complaints started mounting, Buhari and fired her, okay, immediately, and put somebody else there. Failure. I talked about it this week on my video that now Tinubu puts her as Minister for Foreign Affairs. That ministerial position is strategically evil. Okay, I said strategically evil. Make sure you share this video massively because every one of you needs to know what's going on. Let me start from the beginning. Really, you need to know the background. You see, when I was 19 years old, Bianca and I were in 1983 governorship elections in Ibadan. We were shooting into our house. Well, we did our house and stopped that shooting. Trust me, it's in some niche.com. I think that's legit now, but I don't know if it's little brother. And Joseph is a very, very intelligent, dynamic. I mean, the guy is learned and everything. And he's been in some form of politics as a special assistant, special advisor, actually, on security matters and other things with the Enugu state government. So he's worked in politics. Tinubu chose him. Okay, Joseph Ono was chosen as the one that will coordinate the party APC campaign in the Southeast. They didn't get much voters. I mean, nobody likes APC in the Southeast. At the end of the day, Tinubu won. In August of this year, Joseph Ono did an interview with the Vanguard. I read that interview fully. All of you need to go read it. He wanted to criticize Tinubu's government after 15 months, saying that it doesn't work. It doesn't work. He did a lengthy interview. I'll post the end of this video. In that lengthy interview, he was asked all kinds of questions about anti-party activities and all kinds of other things like better and all that. He did mention a reshuffle of the cabinet. You know, I myself have been in the cabinet since March, okay? Not like I'm going to get a position.
Yes,
he mentioned the reshuffle of cabinet. Well, now he has it and his sister is in the cabinet. However, it's a trick. Why is Bianca in Ministry of Foreign Affairs? Number one, she failed as an ambassador. Number two, they're using her. They are planning to use her against the IPOB and Biafrans abroad. Drop that appointment, Bianca. They're using you against your people. You are the leader of your husband's party. And now this looks like anti-party activities. Okay, Joseph said in this interview with Vanguard, anti-party activities is being done by everybody. Politicians have no integrity. He said a whole lot of things. Bianca was appointed. So if your own relative was appointed now, you won't say bad thing again. But my whole thing is they're going to use Bianca for evil, meaning that they're going to have all these different governments in Europe and US, everywhere. They're going to use all these governments to like friends home and then say they were people to terror or they're instigating terrorism.
Yes, my people, what Dr. Kemi is simply saying is that there's a brother of Bianca who is a Christian as well, called Joseph Ono. And Bianca Ono is the wife of the our Odumegwu Ojukwu that fought the war. And that this position, foreign affairs minister, is to use Bianca to destroy her people. And that's exactly what she's doing now. At least is a seasoned journalist. She has given the intel. She gave the intel before Bianca's appointment, but she accepted it. She has forgotten why she married Ojukwu. She married Ojukwu not out of love, because Ojukwu, according to people, used to be her mother's boyfriend. I'm not supposed to say that. Her mother was as beautiful as she is. When Ojukwu was a divisional head in Udi, where she came from. And now, you know, young ladies like, don't care, they have no conscience. This Biafra you are sabotaging now, that you are husband, you married because of fame and money. I'm not surprised when you see marrying elderly, very, very elderly men because of their money. They can do anything because of money. That's why she accepted that position. Only God knows how much they gave her. That's the problem we have. Because Fulanis are very good using your own person to destroy you. And you sheepishly, and I won't call it ignorance because it's well read. Bianca is very educated. So let me play it for you here. What show rest for us to know that our fight for freedom is genuine.
Wonderful Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. My people, my greetings to you all, both men and women, those in home and those abroad. We
have failed to do up until this very day. We have decided to take it upon ourselves to defend the land of Biafra. We are determined and we are resolute. We are not going to stop until we eradicate every trace of Fulani terrorism.
We are determined, Onyendu said, and we are resolute. We are not giving up. Onyendu is not just our leader. He is a prophet. Everything that Onyendu said has all happened. Elo Oka will not allow her to destroy our Biafra. Yes. Yes. Bianca knew very well what she was doing. When she accepted that post, her husband left a lot for her. Her father left a lot for her. Her father has over 400 houses in Enugu. You know, I don't know what she is looking for. Now used as foreign affairs minister to destroy her own people. And that's what that Dr. Kemi warned her, because they are friends. So according to Onyendu, we are very resolute. We are not giving up.
Every trace of hegemonic Janjaweedism in our midst, until that happens, we are not going to waver. We not 1 inch, not 1 iota. We have come the being of the Most High for that which we are sent, or should I say this? We are going to defend our land against the ravages of Fulani terrorism, going to defend the lives of our state-sponsored extradition by the zoo and forces. We cannot allow what happened in Obi, Watampo, in our bar, in our Faruku, in Emene to happen anymore. It can no longer happen in our land. Today, we are sending a note of warning to all those that delight in shedding the blood of Biafrans and innocent people right across the length and breadth of this zoological republic called Nigeria. That from this day onwards, any attempt to kill people will be kindly reciprocated. Or the police to kill innocent populations the same way that it will be met in equal measure. This evening I'm announcing it, that our forests and our farmlands shall be free of Fulani terror presence. They can bring down their cattle to do their business, after which we expect in our cities and in our towns to rent houses like any other group of people. Decide to venture into our forests and into...
Nigeria has an Igbo problem. There is a secret memo in government that whenever we want to take charge in this country, be careful of the Igbo. Don't give them position.
Have you heard it? That Nigeria has a secret memo. Nigeria has a secret memo that an Igbo person can never rule Nigeria. Do you understand? So, was it keeping us, bombing our people? This Christmas, I hear of Dr. Kemi warning Biafrans that this Christmas is when they have earmarked to attack our people. That's why they want our PM not to be here with us. And they see the level of bombing and the infiltration of military in Biafra land. Have you heard it? This guy just said it, Showore. Showore is also one of the Gota media owners in zoo.
Their business, after which we expect them to domicile in our cities and in our towns, houses like any other group of people. If they decide to venture...
Fulani can never rent house. They can't. They like to live in the bush because they are very nomadic. They don't live in houses. Onyendu. They don't.
Into our forests and into...
Nigeria has an Igbo problem. There is a secret memo in government that whenever we want to take charge in this country, be careful of the Igbo. Don't give them position. Don't give them opportunity. Otherwise, they will back. For an Igbo man to survive in Nigeria, as it is currently put together, Nigeria must break.
Wait, the meeting you had with Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes.
You are telling us now that...
You know what happened, the program in this country, where people were slaughtered and their bodies inside the train going down south? Even our parents.
Wow.
Tell us, in 2024, detaining Nnamdi Kanu against all the court orders, against all the court rulings.
My people, you have all heard it. You have that they have a secret rulings against the Igbos, that they will always, Igbo man should not rule Nigeria. For those of you who are thinking that Obi will win, or that Obi will start campaigning in 2017 or 2000 and whenever, no, they will not allow Igbo man to rule. And you all know where that is coming from. There can never be one Nigeria. In fact, we have wasted. He also said, that his parents tell them that Igbo is, and they call. So, we all know that we are in enmity with Nigeria. Do not to be deceived. We are not welcome. The only reason they are looking for us to stay is because of oil and gas. Loving the Igbos now. Why sudden romance. Water. Let no one think we are not wanted in that country, and nothing can make us stop now that we have seen somebody who as strong and as stubborn as the Fulanis. All hail Biafra.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, James. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you, my people. We have some of the videos for us to watch. What that video is teaching us, we have to, everything happening now, they are happening for us to learn. Let us listen to this man. Let us listen to this man.
In one front, under umbrella of the Republic of Biafra government in exile, leadership of Prime Minister Simon.
Yeah, you people, I don't know if you know this man. He is the president of Eritrea, invited by our Prime Minister, but listen to what he said when he came and did not see PM. Listen to what he said.
And Ekpa. Yeah. What happened during this convention? I smell some rotten eggs.
Hear that? I smell some rotten eggs. You know this adage that what an see sitting down, if a child climb a tree, it immediately he came, he sensed it, and he said, I smell a rotten. Let's take it again.
Yeah. What happened during this convention? Ooh, I smell some rotten eggs. Do I sense some suspicion? Prime Minister Simon is in prison? How?
Why?
Could someone have
now?
a motive to sabotage the convention, which is very important convention to restore the Declaration of Independence? Bear night in one front of the Republic of Biafra government in exile and the leadership of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Yeah. What happened during this convention? Ooh, I smell some rotten eggs. Do I sense some suspicion? Prime Minister Simon is in prison? Why now? Have a motive to sabotage the convention, which is very important convention to restore the Declaration of Independence. Be night in one front.
I did put water in my mouth. Let us not undermine the Igbo because they are small. The Israelites were very small in the land of Egypt. Decided to act.
I didn't agree with this guy. We are not small. We are like, folk. When you take 10 or 5 of foam in one, squeeze it in one small bag. Very small land mass, but we are more populated than those in the north. Because I have been to the north. If you are going from to Bauchi, about 20 miles, no house there until you get to Bauchi. No houses, you won't see any house there. So when they are saying that we are small, we are not small. We are very many. very many more in population.
Pharaoh himself knew that, yes, these people, they might be small, but what they carry is bigger than them. The Igbo are the Israelite of Nigeria. I've said this severally. I keep saying it. Let's allow them to go. Since we don't want them, since we don't want to give them positions, since we don't want them to occupy vital positions in Nigeria, let us allow them to go. I see, I promise you in the name that if Biafran nation will not be stronger than the nation of Israel, come here, bastard.
Have you heard it?
If Biafran nation will not be stronger than the nation of Israel, if we allow them, come here, bastard. Let's Nigeria, we have all it takes to let the Igbo people go.
Yes, you have heard Showore said. Showore said that Nigeria has that they should not allow the Igbos to rule Nigeria, and their parents used to tell them that people are not good. Hello, Nkem Liam. I don't understand what you are saying. Okay. Please, my people, let us remain focused. Allow these people, let them enjoy. You know, relevance. When people are seeking to be relevant in life, you don't know how, and they will be ready for them to be accorded. So we have better things than all this name calling, not moving ahead. Musa have militarized Southeast, and we need to work hard to pull them out of our land, and even to get countries to recognize us now that we are duly reinstated our nation. That's what we need. So this one, pastor, he's telling Nigerians to leave us and let us go. This.
Enough of all this pain, enough of all this segregation, enough of it. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I beg of you in the name of God, let these people go. Let it be a dialogue. Sit down with them. What do you want? Sign it. Let them. Then Nigeria, you will see how God. I beg of you. I beg of you, the president. And you that is watching this video, I pray that you will not watch you did not know. The children of Egypt were slaughtered by God because Pharaoh refused to allow the Israelites to go. So I pray that God will protect you. I pray that God will bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God will bless our president, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, good heart, and God will bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Please, the president, the man has suffered a lot. Let us allow him to go. May God bless you. I share this video. May God, who created the heaven and the earth, remember you at the time of your need. May you not suffer for the sin you did.
Yes, I'm sharing your video.
Commit.
God
May God bless
remember.
Nigeria, bless me and you. It is well with you.
Fellow Biafrans, video from the beginning. I thank you for watching. Eritrean president who say, I smell. He is suspicious that something happened. Why was our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa detained at the... For those of you who are in our midst, you should all stop. Biafra does not believe of Prime Minister Mazi Simon to run. Please, let no one sabotage the benefit of this declaration and the interest of Biafrans. Biafra belongs to all of us, and you could hear from the man of God that Biafra has come to stay. We are going. Biafra belongs to all of us. No one will be excluded. All hail Biafra.
Yes, my people, from the beginning of this very video, the Eritrean president said, I smell a rotten egg. As an elderly man that he is, when I was traveling back from Finland, I came to the airport, I saw him, and we talked. I even took pictures with him. And we were talking, and he said, I know you Biafrans as brilliant and intelligent people. You all should be hands on deck. I thanked him, where he was waiting flight, and I was waiting to board the flight. My people, Biafra is here. By the special grace of God, will soon come out, because investigation for Finland over the allegation that our PM is a terrorist by Biancono, the foreign minister for Nigeria, for zoo terrorist country, is over now. God did not allow them to get their satisfaction. We Biafrans will always prevail over them. The other day they went to bomb our gallant men. But the bet, you all saw it. It did not. Let us listen to the Commander Holy Ghost. There's a video he made today. Let us listen to it. My people, we are moving. Biafra has come. The only thing we need now is that Biafra is like when you plant a veg plant, you have to nurture it to grow. That's now. Biafra is here. Let nobody get himself or herself confused. Onyendu said that we are very resolute. We are going nowhere. Biafra is here. What Musa and his Fulani terrorist masters do, you will all see. In fact, before playing this video, let me show you people one video that will mesmerize your mind. Some of you must have seen the video, but this is Musa, who is talking nonsense. This video I'm going to show you, it all happened behind his office. It is this one, I think it is. See this video before I play Commander Musa's message this morning, 18th of...
the video you are watching here, this video that you are watching, it's a video. Bandits celebrate.
You people will remember that this time it was Gumi. Gumi was going from one TV house platform to the other, telling them, stop calling them terrorists, call them bandits. But Musa will be fighting our people and calling our PM terrorists. Biancono will be calling us terrorists, as if to say she's ready to go and did not. Shebi Bianca will come to Southeast. She will come Southeast. Listen to this video.
In their Eid, in their Salah, they release this video. Bandit releases video of them celebrating their Eid in Zamfara State.
Look at them, very relaxed. Terrorists.
As a cruise. Now, pay attention, because this is where the news gets very interesting. This place, this community is a Muhaye community. It is just 30 minutes or 40 minutes away from where you have the NAF base, the military base, the police base, and the DSS.
You see?
All these bases, you have them in Gusau, 30 or 40 minutes away. Video was released.
You see?
Nigeria is a cruise. We are a cruise, gradually becoming a bandit nation. Audacity for me alone, the audacity for them to release this tells you a lot. That there's nothing will happen. The audacity alone is a...
Yes, Les or Laz, the likes of Remy Juice, also Basket Mouth, Chook, Survivor, Kelena TV, Linda TV Show, Humble Lion, Biafra Superstar TV, MB TV, Ugo 247. They all lack common sense. We love you. I love you too, Uche. Abalaka. Thank you so much. When the moko Abalaka Nazani, Ndi Gigi Anakonye. Look at what is going on in the zoo. All these terrorists, are they not up to 5,000 in number? Do you want me to play it again? This is what we Biafran media team showcasing now that Finland is investigating our PM and see this level of terrorist groups going to Biafra. I don't know about saga. I am too polished to be a saga media person. No. I don't know what saga terms means. I am here to let the world know that my prime minister and my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that they are not terrorists. They are the beacon of freedom from terrorism. Look at the people they go and hire. Look at it.
Omo, the video you are watching here, this video that you are watching, it's a video of bandits celebrating their Eid, like celebrating their Salah. They released this video.
Yes.
Bandits video of them celebrating their Eid in Zamfara State. Now, pay attention because this is where the news gets very interesting. This place, this community is a Muhaye community.
Hello, Laz. The worst among all of them is illiterate. Oh God, I know. Ochoro n'ije akwụkwọ ọ ka bụ na young lady. Ochoro ije gụọ akwụkwọ ka o nwetagodo little knowledge about how to decode and analyze information, how to process common information. But they say that common sense is not common. I can never bring myself down to. I didn't come here. I'm serious about this very struggle because my elder brother died as a child in 1968, maybe 68, 69. And look at it, 70, the war ended. He was 13 years old. We have big bone in my family. Tall. They came and conscripted him at Umunze. My mother was crying. I was crying, holding him. They cocked gun to shoot me. So my mother took something and threw at me to let go. And something like there was serious blood. I don't forget that, my brother. I'm not here to look anybody who follow me or you don't follow me. You can follow me if you like. You can unfollow me if you want. I'm here to let the world know that these people are buying us. Then the person who is a beacon of hope, like Mr. Simon Ekpa, our prime minister, they will say he's a terrorist. Which country in this world have not fought for their freedom? When Hitler was terrorizing the whole Europe, all of them, they know what freedom fighting is. Finland fought with Russia, USSR. Finland recognized Biafra in 1967. Finland, Mr. Gelius, composed the Biafra anthem because of their support for us, and their children did not eat. They said that because Biafran children are dying of kwashiorkor. Britain fought with America, fought with Europe, fought Hitler. How can they say that our prime minister is terrorist and Musa will be militarizing Southeast, bombing our people? They send Musa's office. Listen to this, our brother.
30 minutes or 40 minutes away from Gusau, where you have the NAF base, the military base.
Yeah.
This base and all these bases, you have them in Gusau, just 30 or 40 minutes away from where this video was released. Nigeria is a cruise. We are a cruise, becoming a bandit nation. Check the audacity for me alone, the audacity for them to release this video a lot. That there's nothing will happen.
So
the audacity alone.
I want anybody investigating my PM to see, they should see it. Let me even bring it out where it will be. Look at it. Look at number of terrorists that Nigeria government. These people, are they not more than 5,000? And an intel tells us that our people should be careful that they plan to come and invade our people. This Christian, they brought all this. And the man who is here helping us in the name of Simon Ekpa, they are holding our leader, holding our prime minister, and we will be here talking like parrots, even things that does not control what we are doing. Owendu said anyone who can get Biafra, go ahead and get Biafra and stop calling people's names. That's what is, look at it. Look at what we should be telling the world about. Not to
it's a slap
saga.
To this government.
What is saga?
It's a slap to as a nation. Nigeria as a nation that bandit we release video. Even considering, oh, we're gonna be tracked, we can be tracked, we can be no, they're not even
they're not scared
about that one. Because nobody's going to come after them.
Omega Power, thank you. OBH, thank you.
Check.
Yeah.
Video.
Biafra is here.
Them celebrating. Yeah. If I think if the North is ready to end banditry will end. If the North is ready to end banditry, but because this is just almost a full community. It's just one, like, what is the difference between this? This is just one community.
This is it. So my people, let me play Commander Holy Ghost video for you. He released a video this morning on our platform, and I deemed it right to come and play it to hear. There's another one he released the other day, which I suppose that many of us must have seen.
Good morning, wonderful people of Biafra. Good morning, lovers of freedom. Good morning to all of you. Today date is 18 days of December 2024. Here to break, the network is not friendly at all. I've heard so many of you, your advice, your voice.
Laz, calm down. Nna anyị ukwu na-apụta inu, calm or down.
And your contribution. Let me tell you, somebody quote something that he did not even know anything about. I don't tell, but I'm here to encourage those of you who love this struggle and who want to see this struggle coming to an end, because we are not here to be doing struggle. Struggle is not a cause. It's not a business. It's not a continuous story in it for every time. So when I say I love those who love to see this struggle coming to an end, my heart. We really want to see this struggle coming to an end. We are not here to fight struggle every time, every day, every year. No. We are here once and for all and finish it for the betterment of our children. And that is why you see us doing what we are doing. Smartly.
Thank you, Uche. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Be always very aggressive with saboteur. That is why you see us be always with those who think that they can do and do. Now let me bring this to you. Why we interfere in administrative. The reason is that anything that goes wrong with administrative will definitely. It's just like children who saw their parent doing wrong and they refuse to talk. For instance, your papa is a thief, and you as a beginner, know they will tell him, say, Papa, this thief no good. And eventually you keep quiet because your papa, because now your papa be fetch you where they catch your papa and kill your papa. That is the truth. So therefore, you don't know, it is better to prevent something from happening than allowing that thing to happen, and then you begin to talk about repairing it. It is very good to stop something from happening than to allow that thing happen and you talk about repairing it. We won't allow anybody to spoil this defense. And when we allow it to spoil, we now talk about repairing it back again. Do you know what will happen? On the process of trying to repair it, you will waste time. The movement will purge for you to start repairing it. And that is delay. So,
serious
delay.
delay.
We will not allow delay of this struggle. This speed that this struggle is taking, we cannot give the zoo the space. We will never give the zoo the breathing space. Because when you delay it, you give them breathing space. Immediately you delay it, you give them breathing space. So therefore, we cannot give them breathing space. And anything that will cause is what we are fighting against.
Yes, my people, you all know this is always their their method of operation. The zoo, when they started this nonsense, was when Goodluck Jonathan, though so many things has happened in the past, which some of our gullible people always forget. These people have been buying people in the zoo since 1950s until 1960. They struggled and got independence. They are now enjoying it more than those who fought for the independence. These are Marudas that came with Usman and Fodio from wherever they came. Now they started buying people because they are very violent people, but they thought that they have more of violence. We can never move our eyes on the ball. That's what Onyendu said. We cannot. They started buying our people, doing everything. During the time of Jonathan, they plotted. You all remember that America sold 3 Tucano aircrafts to the zoo, and zoo carried 2, remaining 1, and Onyendu wrote petition because aircraft, there's what they call Lehi law that forbids anyone using that aircraft to fight communities and us. Hello, Wilson. Thank you so much. All hail United States of Biafra. You're highly welcomed. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And thank you for the other day, because that video really helped. So, these, they are predominantly the one ruled Nigeria since 1960 till date. When they are not the president, they will be the vice. When they are not the vice, they will be the president. Tucano that they are using, Lehi law forbids it from being used in civilians or being used where there is no war. There is no conventional war, but Musa said that they are fighting asymmetric war. Therefore, there is war in Nigeria. Now, when the UN peacekeeping group wants to come, they will say, oh, no. You know, some of these that lack knowledge, they can't even, they cannot process common information. Why are we asking and declare Biafra again as a nation? To know that we are not brother and sister with lying zoo. Thank you, Dominic. Thank you so much. So, Biafra, we are not brothers with them because they are lying people. They lie a lot. Based on what this our commander, Holy Ghost, is saying, there are things you don't leave too bad. You understand? Whatever is going on now, BM will soon come out and he will resolve it. But we can the ball. That's what Onyendu said, that we are resilient and we are indomitable. We are focused. They will think that we are fragile or in a very frail condition now. They are lying. Our gallant men are intact. Nothing mega. No, they will not. Somebody imagine how focused I am, ignoring all their media warriors that are fighting themselves. I'm not their caliber. I'm not there. In short, I'm not there. We have to focus on these marauders. We were in Finland. You know what I tried to find out? Their population. Finland is 5,584,000. That's what they are. Not even up to state alone. Or Abia State. Here, biting each other like dogs. You have to ask yourself, where am I coming from? What am I looking for here? And how do I move ahead? That's how sensible people work. We are sensible. Those who are not sensible in our midst are not, they're a handful. So we're bothered. We are not bothered. Both our men and our women that are sensible, they know what we are here for. So the zoo and America, do you people know that the zoo that is always borrowing money supported Kamala Harris? But unfortunately for them, the only America talks about Christians. You remember when Buhari was alive, when he went there in 2016 or 2019 or so, when Trump ruled the first time, Trump was asking him, why are you killing my Christian brothers in Nigeria? Buhari started denying. Or do you think that if now that Trump will support them? No, no. Trump is going to be inaugurated in January. So you will see how people are systematic in the way they. That's what we blacks, that's what we all lack. No matter your qualification, degrees you have, we all lack that. I will not exclude myself. Because onye ala bịa chịrị akwa gị, ị na-achị onye ala nwa, gị nwa na people gasị na ndị ala na-abụ nọ na road. That is my own position. So ndị ala chịrị akwa mụnwa ama chụkwa ọsọ. I will just hang by the side of the river till PM apụta. That is it. Ọ na-adị gị n'ọsọ ọ maka gịnị? Ka ife a na-achụ. Anyị tagidela afụfụ, tagide afụfụ wee luo kịta. Ọ bụrụ gharị. Now I know that education does not have any effect on some people. Academic knowledge is different from natural God-given wisdom to deal with issues, that quality of management or managing of issues. So what I was saying is that these Tucano aircraft have been coming to bomb Biafra land. America gave it to them because when that did not detonate, was intercepted, the BLA, they found made in America. Harris and Joe Biden, because the person piloting them is Tiagama Obama. Obama was the one who pulled Jonathan's government down when he was the president of America. So if you see Joe Biden's government, you see these Muslims, they are the ones spying us. You make one step forward, they will drag you 10 steps backward. That's what we are doing, slow motion. That's why they induced Finland to hold our PM. Our PM has lived in that country for 20 years, and he was a politician there, a military man there, married a Finland woman. So Finland knows our PM. Don't worry, they know what they are doing. Oh, Ucheke Jesu Ife Dioko. And he will be with us very soon. Thank God he was not arrested in another country. So, my people, let's continue to listen to Commander Holy Ghost. Because when you are Miss Brother can talk to you anyhow. That's why he's talking. One not hear him, must stop using Commander Holy Ghost video. Of course, I will use him. Oh, one of the commanders, Nechela Nyobodo. Why won't we listen to him? No Biafran is more Biafran than the other. We are all equal as Biafrans. Happiness. We all have right to be heard. Why won't we listen to him?
When you see men who are fully involved on ground coming up to say, no, don't do this, don't do this, it simply means that that thing you are trying to do will delay us. And once you delay us, you give our enemy chance to revive. Once you delay us, you give our enemy chance, replan. You understand what we are talking? When you owe somebody a person, and as long as you...
Okay, Ugo Michael, what do you need? Tell me what you need. Write it in full. Let me know what you need. And where do you want that thing to come from? Why don't you go what you need? Who do you want to give it to you? Tell me. Because I'm ready to listen to you. Write what you need. This is not what you need. Tell me what you need.
Keep holding that person there. At the end, he will give up. But immediately, the person is choking, and then somebody is there drawing your hand down. Immediately, you release that person. He will gain strength again to fight you back. Before you will now get that access to hold the person back again, it might take some time. It might take some years. It might take some months. Do you understand what makes us come out? Before General Butuzo will come up and tell you, don't do this, you have seen the future. We do not hate anybody. If you have any problem with me, if you have any problem with us, keep your problem when Biafra is fully restored. Go to court, sue me.
Exactly.
And then let the law determine my fate. With you, I will go to court when Biafra come. But for now, we are fighting for survivor.
Exactly.
We are fighting for survivor. I have enemies surrounding my territory. I have interest, and we must fight to ensure the safety, my safety first, and the safety of the good citizens of the United States of Biafra. It is our duty to do that. And when we see where delay is cooking up that will affect us, we voice out. Don't come here and tell me you're not supposed to talk. You people not supposed to talk. General Butuzo are not supposed to talk. So you want until it affect us before we now come and say, see what this thing now is affecting us. Before the same you will come see, open your mouth and say, we are not. Why didn't we talk? So therefore, please, we are not be distracted. Okay? I told you that we cannot be distracted. We saw before you see. We saw you before you see. We don't hate anybody. We love everybody that is contributing to the success of this people. We are to stay in the bush. We are tired. We want to bring this struggle to an end. We want to bring this struggle to an end. Do you understand what I'm saying? We don't want to keep fighting, keep staying in the bush. We want to bring this struggle to an end. For your information, if you don't know and if you are not prepared, get out.
Yes, because these men are those men that Onyendu used ESN, which was converted in army. And some of the blockheads don't know that for the UN to recognize you, you have to show that you have to show that you can defend your nation. Go and read Montevideo Convention, all the 4 factors, elements that will make up what a nation should have and should be. Your defense is number 1 in their list. They were converted to become Biafra Liberation Army for the coconut heads. Why did we do this convention in Finland to redeclare Biafra as a nation? Nigeria is always telling the UN, oh, it's Fema header clash. We are brothers. We are not their brothers. Therefore, we have to declare ourselves as nation. Understand why you are doing what you're doing. These men have been in the bush since the time of now. Lose your finance, you are no longer a country. This is what some of you. And do you know that UN can come after us using any account that is associated to charity? Because in Western world, they don't joke with charitable organizations. It's like legal aid. Legal aid is money from the citizens' tax. If you joke with it, you will be disqualified instantly. Because some people, they cannot, I don't know, they cannot, information is difficult for them to process. And when you are telling them why you are doing what you're doing, they will be there writing and typing rubbish that does not make sense. They can't make one complete sentence that makes important sense or sensible grounds. Who do you expect to recognize you as a nation? You need 5 good, solid countries. And those countries cannot recognize a shabby, formed nation. But Nigeria was well constructed. I have been here for 2 hours, 23 minutes. One of my programs here, I showed one video where one guy talking to Musa was saying that it's a shame that Nigeria military have no database, but not just Nigeria military, the whole country. Biafra, who is still planning to have their own nation and who already have their nation from the 29th of November, have our database, the name of every Biafran, and our details, our hometown, our age, our color, your eye color, unless you did not do that. In your voting, you saw everything will be asked, your height. But Nigeria doesn't have that. We have it. These are the requirements for the world to recognize you. These soldiers, they of living in the bush, protecting our mothers and our homeland. So, for illiterate Biafrans, some of you are still young to go back to school and learn. Go to school. Is there for you to go and study so that you are the world, my people. For you to be recognized, have some requirements that you have to fulfill as a nation. You have to have soldiers. You have a visible and viable account that the world will know that has no association to charitable organization. Tell me any country that has 100 prime ministers or 100 leaders. You will only have one leader, one prime minister, and your cabinet ministers. That's what some of you lack and cannot condescend to your level. I didn't make you an illiterate. Got it. So that you will know what you are doing, how to process your information. PM that put all these things in place, he's an international lawyer and he's doing his PhD right now in international law, so that you will know what is required of you. If some of you who are here writing nonsense living abroad, that country where you live, some of you don't have bank account because proper documentation to live in the country where you live. Every country have system and you must follow it. So you want your own Biafra not to have system, who will recognize you? You will never be a nation. This is it. When we are telling you people this, you'll be calling, hey, you're a criminal, you're this, that, and you want Biafra. How can you have Biafra that has no world requirement put in place for you to be recognized? Or is it all of us that will start recognizing ourselves? Who will give you a set of independence? You must fulfill the requirement, all the things that the UN require a nation to have. You must have it in place. It doesn't fall from. So, for some of you who lack knowledge, I'm sorry for you. I'm not the cause. Go back to school and study. That's all I can tell you.
If you are not prepared to what, get lost. Oh, you think we will be here inside this dunkel for forever? You are mistaken. You are mistaken. 2025 will clear all of you for eye. Those of you who are in the Biafra land, if you are in Biafra land, prepare to fight a serious war, because we are pulling out spirit from bush to the whole state of Biafra. 40 are going to feel heat. If you think we will be inside the bush, you don't know what is to come. Don't allow anybody to. That was why we say leave finance, because there are something we are cooking. You can't delay them. Allow them to finish. That was our own, because if you temper with these people now, you will delay us. And every delay is giving a chance to our enemy, and we will not allow them to breathe. We say Nigeria in our territory, they can never breathe. If you want to breathe as a Nigerians, go to Fulani land, go to Yoruba. But in every territory, in Biafra territory, you won't breathe. We will never give you breathing space. General Butus or men will never give group breathing space.
Mm-hmm.
Simon Ekpa breathing space. I said it's very. So anything that will give us delay, because every delay make Nigeria to breathe. We say no.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm here to. If you are not prepared, you know you are in among this 40 states of United States of America, Biafra to say. You are not ready to what is to come. You stand a chance now to leave Biafra territory, because 2025 is going to be very, very hot.
Yes, they have to leave our land.
Be very, very hot. That's why we are telling you now. What was joined by force will be separated by force. And the kingdom of Biafra must be taken by force.
Mm-hmm. Because we suffer violence.
Don't romance anybody.
No.
And if you say that we are not, come down and do your own right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? If you say we are not doing it right, then come down and do your own right.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can delay us any longer.
Even if these men get angry and leave that place, those of you abroad will hear that your families are now running to or running into ocean, because they will sweep in. Military will be coming, bomb will be coming in the air. All these terrorists that I showed you here, they call bandits, they will be coming from the boundaries. If you people get these men angry, because they are the ones we have to save our land and our people, you know, tell them, Emmanuel, just keep telling them, because the umoko juru here now koeri enwere uche. I don't know whether they are Nigeria or Biafra. I don't know where they came from. Ndị enwere uche. Your parents are at home suffering, and you're here over own right, over your land. Fulani bụ ndị bịara abịa na-eyuzu unu, na-ezuzugharị, akọ nonsense. These men, if you annoy them, you don't know that other tribes are crying for a man like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa to be there from their own tribe. They are crying for men like that, because these are people with brain, very tactful, very steady. That's why PM is always telling you, "Nia akwadola akwado before ya bia this ije." So, ọ ga-eme unu n'anya vam mgbe PM ga, because some of you uche na ọma apụtazi mbado. Ọ ga-apụta one day kpọọ unu na space, unu abịaza ya de. Yeah, Emmanuel, they are DOS members. I know. Ndị enwere uche. Okenye nọkata or you allow yourself to be used against your own people, and you will be doing it like a messy boy. I'm telling you, illiterate, that you cannot process common information. Somebody abroad, your neighbor, will come from Sahel, Fulani, controlling you people like yo-yo. I don't have time for you people.
Nobody. This fight must be brought to an end come 2025. Anything will go happen, make it happen. That next 5, 3, 4, 500 years, we won't make it happen. This 2025, we want to see it happening. Now today, Nyash face back. You don't take.
Yes, Laz.
So do not think that you have power to delay this struggle any longer. Nobody have that right. Nobody have power to delay us. We have taken it. If it come to us, General Butuzo take power. Let me tell you this. It come to us, he take over power. Have you not been hearing military taking over? Think that we don't know what we're supposed to do. If we see to it that you people are trying to delay us, if we see to it that because you have come to our notice that some of you think that's just a business. Some of you think that this is just a business. Biafran struggle is a business to you. Some of you think that Biafran struggle is a business to you. It is a cause that you continue on every year in. You talk freedom, 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 freedom. You keep talking. Are you stupid? We say we are bringing this struggle to an end, 2025. That thing where you turn 10, 20 years, 5 years to come, it will happen 2025.
Oh.
Go and write it down somewhere. If you are not ready, get out. Do you understand me? Do you think men are smiling? Do you think it's sweet to stay inside bush? This is nice. You are outside enjoying your life, and you think you should be delaying men inside bush, and men will be inside bush. It can never pass 2025. I will not be dying.
Oh. And some slave fools, they have their own white children, their parents with them. But these men are in the bush protecting your families, and you are here talking rubbish.
It's to talking garbage. If you think it's easy, calm down. If you calm down, okay? Because there is no amount of nonsense talk. I am repeating myself this day, this very day. 18, right? Yes. Today is 18. I said, let me bring it down. You people can no longer delay this struggle again.
Yeah.
Because I've told you that every delay you do, give the zoo breathing space for them to replan. And every mistake you do, give us another year for us to fight. And we say no to that delay. If it comes to us that you people outside refuse to come to and do the needful, General Butuzo will take over power and push all of you. We will push all of anyhow we will do to sort out our way. We will do it and make this struggle come to an end. 2025. I said it. If you think without you this struggle will not come, we will show you that you are nobody. If you think that without you this struggle cannot come, let me tell you this. Begin when no one in mama sleep, no they see sleep. Okay? It is because we don't want to lose many lives. We don't want that many loss of life. We don't know what we're supposed to do. Do you think General Butuzo don't know what we're supposed to do? Do you think we are daft? Do you really think we adapt? Do you think we can be listening to all those gab there? We give no shit about it. Because now we wear the shoe, now we know we are in the pinch. Your duty is not just to, during the time of meeting, come and contribute.
Hello, Amaka, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Remember to click the like button. Our Commander Holy Ghost is talking sense to our people.
You see my face? Did I look like person who sleep for your eye? In this face, you see sleep. You don't see General Butu's face before. We know they sleep. In, day out, sleep. You know, this is the season of cold. If you see the weather, you see that cold. Land is very, very cold now. Then think about the forest. There are people that sacrifice everything sacrable. You know what in them they tell you? If you mean to sacrifice my parents, my family, I will do it, and his mother. Many of us have sacrificed a lot. Many of us, the zoo have taken our family away from us. Our wives, our children, our mother, they have taken it away. Many of us never even rest, sleep, better sleep and snore. And if you think that you can delay us, and you think that we will be staying year in, year out, you are mistaken. You see, this struggle is coming to an end. Come 20.
My people, you will agree with me that PM said that he will not fight this battle freedom for too long. And that is what our Commander Holy Ghost is echoing here. They're in the bush. They are tired. And as he said that they don't sleep, I agree with him. Because as no onye lara ụlọ ebule egbe, and onye na-ebu egbe gị nwee ike ọma just bulie pụọ were gbagbuo gị. They don't sleep. I believe him. I believe him.
Everywhere go catch fire. Everywhere go catch fire. You can't delay us again. That is what make me come here to tell you. For those of you say, leave the cabinet, leave the administrators. Anything that affect the head, affect the tail, affect the leg, affect the hand, affect every part of the body. Are you so stupid? You don't know that? You don't know it? That when something do the eye, everybody will feel the impact. You don't know this? So we should allow something to affect the head. We are supposed to be the thinking faculty, the engine to affect the head. And then until it come and affect our leg. Before we go, we couldn't have allowed it. When we give you advice that will be suited to us. Now, everything you are doing there should be for our own interest, not your own. Do you understand what I'm talking about? We are fighting for surviving. Anything you are doing there, it should not be for your own interest. It should be for our own interest.
Yes.
Main on grand interest.
Yes.
We are your strength.
Exactly.
And so when we say, don't do this, it will not favor us. Leave that thing. Unless you have something else in mind. What are you trying to tell me? Are you stupid? Everything you are doing out there, it must be in our own interest.
Yes.
Let me tell you, you don't know that anything the father they gather or the mother they gather is for the interest of their children? You think it's for their own interest? And then when you go bring somebody, you say you bring house help. You go bring house help. House help is beating your children. And when you come by, your children complain, say, Mommy, I don't like this house help. You refuse to remove that house help. One day you go come by and go kill your pikin for you.
You know, the English word that say that he who plays the drum detects the tone. You cannot detect for these men now. Not at all. They are doing us a lot of good. Our homeland. Yes. Exactly. Sapi promised so much for your vision. Yes. The BBL and the PM is proud of them. He is. That's why he doesn't allow every and anybody to go with them. When you have children and are hearing too many instructions, they will be confused. You need to allow them to hear only one voice and one instruction so that they will be first and know what they are doing. That's what he said. That's what I gathered from what he's saying. Amaka said exactly. There is, you can't be, in fact, too many captains in one boat. I wonder how far that will capsizing.
If you think you are doing out there, it must be. And when we come up and tell you, when you come back and we tell you, this thing you are doing, it will not help us, it will not favor us, it won't be good for us, please. And you say this is that thing you must do, we mark you somewhere because you don't have our interest at heart. This is what is happening. We not tell her. Even Oga PM, sometimes when we have meeting with him, when he brings suggestion and we look at it, it will not favor it. We say, Prime Minister, this one no area. Immediately. Why? He's a military man.
Yes.
He knows that when look, somebody come up and say, if a military, you must be submissive to the highest authority. That is the oath you take.
Authority.
Otherwise, you are against the law and you'll be called martial. Are you stupid? Come on, get out. Get out. Don't talk rubbish. Are you a military man? Do you know the law guiding military? You want me to come here and educate you? I'm a trained military man. A very one. Don't talk nonsense. You want make I teach you something? Then DM me direct. I will educate you. I know they hide knowledge. Before you carry any forces go war, you must make them feel comfortable.
Even in playground, where football players, they must be comfortable.
Okay, I don't want to go.
Let's say gun and bomb.
But what am I trying to say this morning is that anything you are doing up there, if it is not in our interest, forget about it. You are not doing it right. And when we tell you that this one will not favor us, you will not run away from that thing, leave that thing for our own interest, for our own sake. Okay? Oga have done it several times. Our PM have done it several times. When we want to do something, he will first seek our opinion. Because now we dey ground. Now we know where in the pinch us. Now take start. And when he bring it, and we say, Oga, see this one, see this one, see this one. It's okay, let it be that way. You know, go come, we tell you, say, Mommy, since you are the on top, please, leave this one, leave this one, leave this one for our sake, our sake. You say, no, it must be the way you say. And now we the ground, we know that this thing will affect us. You say, even though it lie, make it affect you now. It no concern you. And you want us to keep quiet? No. We have a duty to perform. And we can only perform that duty as long as the tools is there. And when somebody is trying to tamper with those tools, and we come up and we say, please don't tamper with these tools. So. And you say, no, you tools. Don't you think that we have the reason to suspect you?
Yes,
Don't you think
so
so? That
promise.
we have the reason to
You
suspect
are very correct.
We have the reason to suspect. So, permit me to say this to you, that this journey can never be delayed again. I will advise and encourage every Biafran to fasten their seatbelt. We have come to the end of this struggle, the last stage of this struggle. So that is why you see all this counter motion. It is the way of delaying us, and we say no to any further delay, that we will bring this struggle to an end. United States, a free total state of Biafra, come 2025. Total free. And all the intruder, the terrorist forces of Nigeria will be totally ransacked, removed from the territory of the United States of Biafra, come 2025.
Amen.
Seatbelt and sit tight. Fasten your seatbelt and sit tight. That we are fighting this struggle, and we are bringing this struggle to an end. That is a message for you this very morning. Don't allow what is happening to distract you. Do not allow what is happening to distract. It is called distraction to those of you who doesn't know. We already secure what we needed to secure. Okay? And as I said before, if you know you are really supporting, you want to support men to fight this struggle to an end, I will advise you to visit the old account that was created by PM himself and donate anything you want to donate. It will get to us. By so doing, we are moving forward, and you are the reason why we are pushing forward. And do not lose focus. Don't be distracted. At the end of the day, we disagree to agree. Gather everybody. Or see better, if she cannot do that, when PM come out, it will see gather everybody. But we refuse to stay back and watch. PM is coming out, and he will gather everybody again, and will continue going forward. That is what I can assure you.
Yeah.
But for any mean of delaying these forces, it can happen. Allow me to stop from here. Good morning once again. It is your holy brother, Brother Holy Ghost, Commander Holy Ghost. But I am your brother, your very lovely one indeed. The zoo is gone. And I will say, long live the United States of Biafra. Until I come your way next time. Good morning.
Thank you, Commander Holy Ghost. Thank you so much, fellow Biafrans. We have to nail Nigeria on their coffin because they are dead and gone. Let us listen to this lady, the conservative shadow prime minister. Listen to what she said. I will put her here where you will see her very well. And
use them to try and destroy us.
Do you trust the British police?
I do. But remember my
listen to her. The lady interviewing her now Igbo. So listen.
Try and destroy us.
Do you trust the British police?
I do. But remember my experience with the police in Nigeria was very negative. And coming to the UK, my first experience with the police was very positive. The police in Nigeria would rob us. So when people say, "Oh, I had this bad experience with the police because,"
have you people heard it? Zoo is finished. This is a conservative leader in United Kingdom, where I live. British, they almost rule the world. But Italians rule the world first. When they disobeyed God, God took it away from them. Britain colonized so many countries, including America, China, Ghana, India, name it. So this is the conservative leader right now. The position of Margaret Thatcher, she is the one stepping into it. They are a good friend of Nigeria. But listen to what she's saying about Nigeria. She already had a squabble with Vice President Kashim Shettima. This very lady, Kashim said she should be named and stop answering. And she said, what do I have with you in the north with Boko Haram? That she will identify with her Yoruba background, which is correct. Now, she is finishing the zoo here. That will be the icing on the cake program before I leave. Let us celebrate. Let Uchechi celebrate. Let me tell you, Igbo people say, no, in this struggle, what has happened to PM? I'm not happy about it. But in a way, it's good. Now the chaff have been separated from the wheat. We have known who is who. When he comes out now, he will know. The popularity that they have given him for this case. Who is Uchechi? Uchechi went to Onyendu's popularity. She does not love Onyendu because she was sleeping about with all the men that fought against Onyendu. She slept with Oba that brought the aircraft that brought her husband back. She slept with the charge and bail lawyer Ejiofor, who was at the airport the day back, and he was the one. Ejiofor was the one who was having meeting with the governors who brought out that 100 million. Uchechi sleeps with both of them. Who is Uchechi? Nobody knows her. Don't worry, when Onyendu is released, you will never hear about her. We are hearing about her now because Onyendu is still inside, and many people have Onyendu said he is no longer married to her. Haven't you heard? No? So let us see how far her jubilation and celebration will last. PM is coming out, you know. PM ga-apụta kịta. PM ga-ewepụta that her nakedness. Ọ ga-ewepụta ya ebe ọ gba ọtọ ya na Ejiofọ. Even Maazị Ife Dimkpa Ejiofọ, PM wepụtara ya. Ọ dị na Twitter PM ebe ife na ya kwụ ọtọ. John Thomas ya jee there na PMC ife na has nothing to do. PM did that thing. Mgbe ọ pụta, we will all see it. If ife na Ejiofọ, did you see it? If ife na PM wepụta so my sister, Rapo Ndiala, let us listen to this massacre in Nigeria. You can imagine a British prime minister.
Trust the British police.
I do. You know, remember my experience with the police in Nigeria was very negative, and coming to the UK, my first experience with the police was very positive. You know, the police in Nigeria would rob us. So when people say, "Oh, I had this bad experience with the police because I'm black and they're white," I was like, "Well, you know." I remember the police stole my brother's shoes and his watch.
His shoes?
Yeah, they took his shoes and his watch. It's a very poor country, so you know people do all sorts of things, and giving people a gun is just a license to intimidate.
What she said is a very poor country. Us in Nigeria be very poor country. And she also said that giving gun to people is a means. Listen to it again.
Yeah, they took his shoes and his watch. It's a very poor country, so you know people do all sorts of. So when people say, "Oh, I had this bad experience with the police because I'm black and they're white," I was like, "Well, you know." I remember the police stole my brother's shoes and his watch.
His shoes?
Yeah, they took his shoes.
In Nugo, the police in Nigeria stole and her brother's watch. I like me repeat if the world is. This is a Conservative Party leader in Britain. See what she's saying about Nigeria.
Police because I'm black and they're white. I was like, "Well, you know." I stole my brother's shoes and his watch.
His shoes?
Yeah, they took his shoes and his watch. It's a very poor country, so you know people do all sorts of things, and giving people a gun is just a license to intimidate. But
very poor country, she called Nigeria, and they will come and talking nonsense. Exactly. Hi, Sir Promise, Inweluche. You have the Hi, they are the ones sticking out for PM. Nkolo gị ife ga-akọlụ unu mana unu ga-akpọchachacha nne m asị ai onye anwa ka ị na-eche ịdị very good. You are very intelligent.
Nigeria would rob us. So when people say, "Oh, I had this because I'm black and they're white," I was like, "Well, you know." I remember the police stole my brother's shoes and his watch.
His shoes?
Yeah, they took his shoes and his watch. So you know people do all sorts of things, and giving people a gun is just a license to intimidate. But that's not the bar we should use for British police. Obviously, it should be much higher. But my experience, when I was burgled, for example, the police were there, caught the person since 2004. So 20 years ago, the police did catch criminals, and now we've given them too much to do, in my view. So the police are the first line of defense for everything. That burden makes it a lot harder for them to actually do the basics, and that's another. thing that we need to look at.
Talk about some of the social issues that have exploded here.
Yes, that's how short and quick the video is. We have been here for 3 hours. We have to go and meet again another day. It has been a very nice time spending this wonderful and quality Biafrans, wonderful people and lovers of freedom. In fact, I have gained experience from some of you. Whenever we are here like this, my people, we are learning from each other. No one has monopoly of knowledge. We share ideas, we share quality time together. PM is coming out. No, do not waver, do not shiver. Wherever you are, be strong there. I am not good at conversion. I'm not converting anybody to come and stand wherever your mind tells you. We are all Biafrans and we have equal right. You know, so freedom is our inalienable right and we must exercise it. That's why it was a referendum. You have choice to choose or right to choose where you want to belong. So I will thank all of you. There are many of you that came over and made your sensible and constructive comments, which I do appreciate so much. I'll see you again when time permits. Do you mean Kemi, the conservative leader? Confirm. Is that who you say I should not say anything about her yet? Because she's the last person that I showcased here today. Confirm, let me know. All right? Yes, she's a wonderful lady. To me, she's wonderful because she's saying the truth. You can never hear any of these fly-by-night journalists in Nigeria talking the way she did. She has said the truth. Okay, who do you mean that I shouldn't say anything about yet? Write the name. Be bold. I have no business with her. All right? I am waiting for my PM that employed me. So, my people, I will see all of you anytime that God permits us to see each other and talk to each other. You are all wonderful people. I do appreciate all of you. And a very good evening and very good days ahead. And Biafrans, we are wonderful people. Wonderful people and wonderful we must remain. Thank you much. I love you all and may God continue to bless you. All hail Biafra. Peace, progress, unity, and equity. Thank you, sweetheart. My people, wonderful Biafrans. Bye.